Hello everyone, this is Dr. Shawn Pourgol. I'm a manual osteopath, and today I want to show you a simple technique that you can use to make yourself instantly and permanently a more positive person. You might be wondering why an osteopathy teacher like me is focusing so much on positivity and why we teach that to our students. For many reasons. We are different from other schools. We focus a lot on to ensure our graduates become skilled, successful manual osteopaths. And by success, I don't mean just financially. Yes, I teach them over 200 business lectures to ensure that they become financially successful. But for me, success means a lot more than just income and having a good financial success in practice. I want my students to become healthier by the time they graduate from our schools. I want them to become better human beings. I want them to have a better brain, improve their brain by the time they graduate. I want them as a whole human being to improve when they graduate from our schools. And that is the reason why we have become the largest providers of manual osteopathic education in the world. I founded National Academy of Osteopathy Canada in Toronto over 10 years ago in June 2010, and then 2 years later National University of Medical Sciences Spain in Madrid, and 6 years later in 2016, the National University of Medical Sciences USA in Naples, Florida, which is the first and only school of manual osteopathy in the United States. We have grown so much exactly because of our students, because they have become successful financially and in other aspects of their lives, and they attract others to our programs. I strongly believe that it is a job of the teacher to ensure their students not just to learn the subject but become better human beings by the time they graduate. And I practice this, I apply this to my students. It is very important for me. Positivity is one of those things that I focus a lot on my students. It's one of those things that I work on them fundamentally to change their behavior, to make them more positive. A lot of things I show them and I teach them because, as I showed as I spoke in other lectures to you, negativity can affect you. It can shorten your life, make you age faster, bring you tons of different health conditions. In another video, I spoke to you about how positivity will help you. It helps you, actually changes you through physiology, changes your physiology, helps you live longer. You will have a happier life, healthier life. You make more money. You attract more patients to you. Everybody wants to do business with a positive person. You rarely find a successful negative person who's always angry and upset. It's not that often. Most people who are good in business, who are making good money, good income, and have a good life, good relationships, good children, and have good friends and enjoy their life, they are positive people. But you are not born with positivity. You can become a positive person. These are the things that you can change. Yes, DNA plays up to 30% role in you, but 70% is through environment, and you can change. Your brain has plasticity. It can change by things that you can do. And this is one of the things that you can do. The tips that I'm going to give you is a very simple thing that you can do, and it instantly helps you become a more positive person. In the old times, they thought that your body, the hormones inside your body are responsible for many things, especially for your mood. And when those happiness hormones produce, you become more happy and feel better, which is true. For example, if you do running, as you know, I'm in quarantine now. I'm indoor. My plan was to make a video every day outdoors. This was my plan, but because of I just came back from Naples, Florida. I'm in Canada now, and I have to be in quarantine for 14 days. I'm in day 10 now, and I bike 2 hours a day, but now I cannot go outside, so I started running. I run an hour around the kitchen, living room, and the library room. So I love it, and I love that endorphin rush. I get the runner's high after running. So yes, a lot of the times when you do things and this hormone produced, you feel better. But there is a catch also. You can trick your body and your brain to produce things you want. It's very simple. Brain, as I always tell my students, brain is not smart. It follows what you tells it. And it interprets how your face is, and it produces the result you want. The technique that I want to show you is to make positivity a habit for you. See your conscious mind, your thinking mind. If you want to do something based on thinking, it will never work, because you will soon forget it. You will remember, for example, if you obviously if you smile more, excuse me, if you smile more, you become happier, more positive person. But if you think about this all the time, tell yourself, I promise to myself to smile more, and you will do it that day, the next day, but sooner or later you will forget, and you go back to the way you were. And by smiling, why this technique is so effective, because when you fake a smile, even if you're not happy, you just fake it like this. Just make your lips in a smile shape. This activates some nerves that tell your brain, hey, this person is happy. Produce some of the happiness hormones, and it works like a chain for you. It makes you happier, and sooner or later you become happier, more positive person. It is as simple as that. But you cannot do this all the time because you will forget it. So how to bypass that is to create a habit. We use a lot the habits to improve ourselves. In my lectures, we focus a lot on habits. The same with exercise. I give you an example. I run at the exact same time every day. I do yoga the minute I wake up. The first thing I do after I pray, I do yoga. After yoga, I do meditation. This is my routine. These are my habit. It's very easy for me. But if I don't make them a habit, if I just decide, okay, whenever I find a chance to do yoga, I do. You don't do this. You sooner or later something comes up and you forget doing so. So to really improve yourself, you have to make a habit. So make a fake smile and keep that smile on your face for an extended length of time. I make a habit of this. Every time I drive, I put my face in a smile position. I drive like this. And that instantly uplifts my mood, instantly makes me a more positive person, happier person, and it changes my physiology from inside. I also have another habit that no matter what, who I meet, people I meet, I always smile. So it doesn't matter. Anybody, cashier in a grocery store, my students, family members, anybody. The minute I see them, I smile. And this is another habit that I make. This ensures during the day I'm constantly smiling and constantly causing production of the happiness hormone inside my blood, and that improves my positivity, improves my happiness. It's a chain, but you have to do this as a habit. So find out some activity that you do often every day. Do you meet people? Do you drive? I don't know. Do you walk from one place to another? Do you take your dog 2 times, 3 times a day for a walk outside? Whatever you do, make that habit, make that part a smiling part. Walk your dog with a smile. And you see the world changes around you. People respond better to you. You suddenly, after 26 days, it takes 26 days for your body to make a habit into your reality, into a skill in your mind. And that you will see soon that people change their behavior next to you. They are happier. Your family member, others, your customers, your clients, they are happier when they are around you. It is like learning how to do a bicycle. When you bike, you do, and suddenly you see you doing it so good. And this, you do it for a while, 26 days and more, and suddenly a few months later you see, wow, everything is more positive. People are happier around you. The world suddenly becomes more beautiful. Thanks to God. I'm always grateful to God for providing all this beauty to me, all this abundance. Every single place around you is filled with beauty and abundance if you just open these eyes and see for the first time. Look at the world like a child. It's wonder everywhere. And that makes you a happier person. That makes you a healthier person. You will have less chance of divorce. You will have more income. Your patients, your clients are attracted to you more. They seek your services more. It is very simple. You should check to see how positive you are. In another video yesterday, I showed about 2 simple tests you can do at home to test how positive you are. Surround yourself with positivity. I am very positive, and I'm happy, super happy, but I still do. I don't wear watch at home, but I put this just to show you. I bought this last year in Venice, Italy. It says think positive. I love this watch. Let's see if you can see it. It's not an expensive watch, but I surround myself everywhere, in corners of room and everywhere. I have signs about positivity, about happiness. I have symbols about it in my car, everywhere. I have things to remind me because because it's so important. You have to be positive. Remove the energy vampires from your life, those negative friends that take your energy. I call them energy vampires. I made another video about how you have to ghost some friends if you want to be wealthy. You need to surround yourself with positivity. Look, a positive person takes more risks. A positive person attracts more people. And these two are needed if you want to be rich, wealthy, and successful. A negative person will not take a risk because he or she is afraid of the outcome. That fear puts her or him down. The fear is one of the main things that keep you down, keep you poor. In your relationships, in finances, in your business, in everything. Fear is a destroyer of your life, a destroyer of your improvement. And positive people, they acknowledge fear, but they don't let fear control their lives. Because they, in their mind, know or hope for the outcome to be a positive outcome. While the negative people, they think if they do this, will have a severe consequences on their finances, relationships, and so on, so they don't even get to do so. They don't move this gluteus maximus that helps them walk and take action. They don't. The fear keeps them still. And I always teach my students, standing still is a big mistake. A lot of people, they use such a wrong path by standing still. They think they are safe, but that's not safety. They put themselves at risk by standing still, by not taking a risk. Positive people, yes, the same. I fell down so many times. God knows how many times I fell down. Look, the best business people in the world are only right 30% of the time, research shows. 70% of their decisions are wrong. Average business person, they are right only 10% of the time. 90% of their decisions are wrong. So we all make mistakes. From a billionaire to millionaire to deca-millionaire to everybody else, they all make mistakes. You can't get away with it. They all have stress. They all have problems in their life. You can't get away from those. But you look past those. Positive people look past those to a better life, better future, better goal, and better improvement in their lives. And they don't let the fear dictate their lives. That fear is your enemy. It's not there to protect you. That fear will keep you down and make you stay the part of the 99% of the world. But I want for you to become part of that 1%. And it's easier than you think. It is really easy. It takes time, but it's not that hard. It just needs time and work. Look, I was a homeless person 34 years ago when I came to Canada as a refugee. I slept in shelters. My first job 6 months later was washing dishes in a Toronto downtown restaurant for $3.75. And now I get the Prime Minister of Canada, my friend Honorable Justin Trudeau, invites me for breakfast. This is the beauty of life. You can do it. I was a positive person even at that time when I had only money to buy one type of food. I could either eat rice or bean or chicken. I didn't have enough money to buy all three of them together. And I didn't drink coffee in Canada for like over a year. And I never forget, like when one time with my teachers, we go to coffee shop, and she like asked me what kind of coffee I like. I said, never tried coffee here, and she almost cried because she bought me a coffee. She was shocked, but I had no money. Now you can't even imagine. At that time it was like $1. I didn't even have $1 to buy coffee. I had to buy that rice or bean or chicken to eat, but I was still positive. I was still happy. I knew deep down I'll be a doctor one day. I'll be a millionaire one day. I knew it inside out. Didn't know how, but I knew it. I had faith in God, faith in me, and I knew it. This positivity let me tolerate all the heartache that I had, all the troubles I went through, all the hard times. I was a student, full-time student in high school here. Then I had, one full-time job in McDonald's, and the weekend 24 hours I was working as a security guard. I was working 64 hours a week while being a student also. But that's life. That's how life works. You just have to be positive. God is here to help you. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. Have a wonderful day. God bless. I pray for you to have a happy, healthy, wealthy day. God bless and namaste.